Hello, my friends, it's Loretta. Today, for whatever unknown reason that only the Lord Himself and the universe knows, I decided to buy one of these little pom-pom gadgets. My first impressions are I don't like it. But I have ordered one of the other ones that actually has a little thing that clips it closed to try that. There are a couple of things that you should know about these. Number one, you need to be patient. Number two, if you're not patient, you just might not have a real good result. So, this little critter comes like this. I think that there are 4 different size pom-poms that you can make. You can also make tassels with them. I haven't tried that. But I have made pom-poms. So, I don't know if you can see, but there's like one side that's got these little bumps and one that's open. And you're going to align the ones with the bumps with the ones that are open, just like that. Is that right? Did I do that right? No, I got it upside down. Okay, anyway. Or do I? Yeah, I have it upside down. Okay, so they align like that. So you've got your bumps up, your bumps down, and you open it up just like this. And you take whatever you want to make the pom-pom out of. This case, it's sparkly yarn. I was thinking Christmas. I know, it's way too early to think Christmas. It's August. But I have been bitten by the little crafty bug anyway. I am glad that I don't have any looming, dooming projects left to do right now. I can do what I want to do, and that's what I want to do. So you start it on one side, and you keep it kind of tight, and you wrap it. I am not sure, honestly, how this is going to come out, because it's eyelash trim. I'm thinking it's probably going to come out pretty well, because it's eyelash trim. And you want to just kind of cover it the first time with your tinsel, well, yarn. I'm going to drop my big ball of yarn on the ground. Let the dogs go chase it. I'm sure they will. Trust me on that one. So, I like to get mine kind of, like I said, close together and tight. And you want to keep winding it until you have the first generation on the little thing. Now, this is the part that can get kind of tricky, because you want to try to make sure that both sides are pretty equal. So this is going to be my first thing, going around once. That's going to be twice. I'm going to do it 3 times and 4. I like to leave a little tail on mine. You don't have to do that, and I cut it off. Now we're going to do the same thing over here. I like to leave that little tail toward the bottom. I'll give it a little room. Same thing, we're going to cover the base. I'm hoping the audio portion of this video will publish. The last video I did was a really cute project for a planner gift, and it just did not come out. So I ended up just adding some music and fast forwarding you guys through a lot of it. But you kind of get the gist. So let's wrap this puppy. I like this because it's not really hard on your wrist. To me, I don't crochet really that much anymore just because it hurts my hands. And I'm starting to get not a little arthritis, just, you know, minor, I guess, arthritis in my hands, especially in my fingers. I actually have a crooked finger now. I feel all grown up. Not. And you wouldn't have known that if I hadn't shown you. So, same thing with this one. We're going to just kind of scoot it over and continue to wrap it to the end. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4. They look pretty equal to me. Cut off this a little bit. And I'm going to lay that down, but I'm going to go on and cut a pretty good long length for tying this off. Now, there's these little clips right here, right here. And what you do with them is you hope that you've done everything right. That's what you hope. And you push them together so that these two little pieces right there meet. It's hard to see with this glitter, but okay. And then close that one, and then close that one. So far, so good. So this is kind of the scary part to me anyway. If you want to clip that in a little bit, you can. Right here is the groove, and you just stick scissors in there, and your scissors naturally fall into that little groove. I say that and then I had the problem, didn't I? And you get little bits of eyelash tinsely goodness going everywhere. Flip it over and do the same thing right down that channel. You know, the good thing is this isn't expensive, so if something goes really, really wrong, you're okay. You're not going to be out that much money, but it's a learning process, so I'm not going to make any promises as to how well this will or will not turn out. So you're going to, in this little channel, you can take that piece of yarn or thread or whatever you're using, and you're going to put that in there. And then when you get it kind of to where the two ends meet, you're initially just going to put one over the other and pull it as tight as you can. Now, other people don't do this, but I do. I'm going to wrap it around halfway. And I'm going to do that again. I'm going to pull it as tight as I can, and then I'm going to tighten the knot. I'm going to leave the tails. We're going to unhook this little gizmo on both sides, right there and right there. And free up that ball. Now, you've got a string, and it's all kind of weird looking. It's okay. And I like to just shake mine. Because there's so much eyelash trim. So, as you can see, it is far from perfect. But, we're going to make it work. We're just going to give him a little bit of a haircut. Get anything that's real obviously not, you know, in the shape of the circle. Or a ball. Same difference, I guess. And yes, folks, that little sound you just heard was my stomach growling. I have no idea why I am so hungry today, but I am very hungry today. I have lost 35 pounds since May, and I'm kind of holding steady right now. I would love to be under 130, but I do not think I'm going to even get to under 140, but that's okay. You know, it's still a step in the right direction. It's still a healthier me, and even I think I look better, which is a huge self-esteem thing. So there we go. Now I'm going to hold it by the string and any loose eyelash trim might not be the best to make these pom-poms out of, but you guys get the idea. So, what to do with them? I mean, come on, it's a pom-pom. You can make some paper clips out of them. You can use it as a, put it on a keychain and make a little keychain thing out of it. But, so my review of this one, it's called the Pom Pom Maker from Yarnology, which is sold by it's sold by Hobby Lobby. And first impression is it's a complete and total fail. I mean, it does make a pom-pom, obviously, but it is just not, it's not as easy to use as I really thought it would be. I told you my dogs would steal that yarn, and they did. Quit. No, leave it. Good pup. Oh, puppy dogs. Who wouldn't? I mean, who? Okay, alright, so I'm going to try to trim this a little bit more and see if we can make a little bit more sense out of it. Oh, so fluffy and so fun. But if you have a pom-pom maker and you would like to offer me your advice on what the heck just went wrong, I would love it. I would love to know how I can make this be better. I've seen you guys' pom-poms out there, so you know, help. I will be reviewing the other one, pom-pom makers that is, when they get here. I think they're from a company called Clover. They're certainly not expensive, and but it was worth a try. I just used some not real expensive eyelash trim that I bought from the craft store when I was there. Of course, they got some sale all the time too, and you can use your coupon. But I think it was like $2 or $3 for the big old skein of it. Is it skein or skein? Anyway, so there you have it. There's my pom-pom. If you haven't and you'd like to be, please subscribe to my channels. Hit the little bell and you will be notified of when I upload videos. Don't forget to share my videos on your social media. And today is the 15th of August 2018, and I do have a giveaway on my channel. If you're interested in winning a 3-dimensional Christmas ornament, just follow the directions. I will leave the link either in an iCard or in the description down below. Stay happy and be a blessing. Thank you so much, everyone. I will see you soon. Bye for now.